Good afternoon. My name is Steve Letzike. I'm the co-chair of the South African National AIDS Council and chairperson of the National Civil Society Forum. And I'm also the leader of the Community Constituency Front, which is responsible for COVID in South Africa. Of course, my first message around, the South African leadership, in particular, the South African government took a bold decision to submit a proposal, and this proposal on the IP, which is IPC W669, together with the government of India on the 2nd of October 2020. And the proposal has since been co-sponsored by the delegation of Kenya, of Eswatini, Pakistan, Mozambique, and Bolivia. The proposal called for a waiver for all World Trade Organization members of certain provision of the TRIPS agreement in relation to the prevention, containment, or treatment of COVID-19. Now, what is the importance of the waiver, to overcome COVID-19? The proponents of the proposal was quite clear. The proposal sought to address the objective that help avoid barriers to timely address access to affordable medical products, including vaccine, medicines, or to scaling up of research, development, manufacturing, and supply of essential medical products. The waiver would, of course, cover the obligation in 4 sections of the TRIPS agreement. Section 1 of copyright and related rights, Section 4 of industrial design, Section 5 on patent, and Section 7 on the protection of undisclosed information. Now, recently, yesterday, of course, the US government made their own announcement of the waiver. This announcement made by the US government, which is the Biden-Harris administration, to support the TRIPS waiver for COVID-19 vaccine is welcomed by us in South Africa, by Civil Society Forum. And it's a critical step, not only just here for us in South Africa, but also globally. We, however, are recognizing that this announcement must also take a critical consideration. We, however, should be recognizing there's more that needs to be done to ensure that all people, especially in developing countries, are affordable, they're equitable shares and accessing vaccines. The continuation of COVID-19 pandemic and lack of vaccine has been a big challenge that has had a negative impact, largely due to IP, which is the intellectual property. The barriers that we've seen in the past and anticipate to have on the scale up on the manufacturing and supply of life-saving medical tools across the world. The value of saving lives should not be overclouded by the profit-making approaches that we've seen many countries and many companies have taken over the time, which is clearly displayed by countries that have developed. Now, our message is quite clear to the Japanese media, to the Japanese government, that first, building solidarity on a timely and responsive manner is what matters, and that we need to ensure that the world is not drawn on the power struggles. The approach of supporting the South African and India proposal will amplify everybody's voice and will ensure the lives will be saved. The media community, we encourage you that you continue to document a true reflection of lived experiences, including the challenges, without fear or favor. It is critical to realize that we value the allyship by the media community ever since this COVID started, also in other issues. We need you more. We need you to do more, and we need you to do better. Address the lack of information, address misinformation, address transparency and myth that we've seen over time. Stand with us in the South, in developing countries. Stand with us and make your governments also to stand with everybody. I thank you for this opportunity.